Why you need to let him provide for you. And if he's not providing for you, he is draining you dry. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So my last video, I said why providing is not enough. And I want to go a little deeper into this and why letting a man provide for you is really important. And honestly, when it comes to providing and allowing a man to provide for you, it really comes down to self-worth. Now, in my last video, I talked about the two different spiritual journeys that women and men go on. So men with their spiritual journey, they are to become selfless, to let go of their ego, versus a woman's spiritual journey is to step into self and to be full of herself. That's the two different spiritual journeys when it comes to a man and a woman. And so I wanted to talk about this thing called providing because I feel it's really important. And often what I've found in talking with girlfriends, especially if they've just recently left a marriage or a relationship, they start dating and the man will want to either provide meals or something for their kids or take care of things and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. They'll be very dismissive about it. But the thing is, when it comes to those kind of things, is that it boils down to a self-worth issue, because it's almost like when someone compliments you that you feel that you have to have this transactional thing, and so you have to compliment them back instead of just receiving it. It's that thing where you're like, don't worry about it. You don't have to take care of that, or you don't have to pay for that because you don't feel worthy to receive it. And that is not being full of self. And I talk about this all the time when it comes to the moon and earth. We can see feminine energy and masculine energy at play in a lot of things. And I said in my last video too, Earth, when she's receiving energy from the sun, she's not like, oh, don't give me sun. She fully receives the sun because she realizes that that's what makes her the resource. Her waters, along with being able to receive energy, makes her the resource. And as women, we are the resource. When we have a baby, we are the resource for men as well. We provide nourishment in a lot of ways. And we provide nourishment. Why can't I talk today? I think I'm kind of trying to rush. It's snowing outside, and then my kids are going to be here soon, and I really wanted to do a video today, so I'm kind of rushing. But we provide nourishment for our kids. We become the resource. When we have our baby, our body becomes the resource for the baby. We are the food. We are the emotional support. We are everything to that baby. And just like with the earth, she understands that receiving energy, receiving light, she's going to become the resource. It provides that energy, allows for things to grow and flourish and expand. So she fully accepts the provision, that energy from the sun. And along with her water and how she dances around the sun and dances circles around the sun, she understands that that's going to create expansion and abundance and food and nourishment on her. She becomes the resource. And this is why it's important to accept provision, accept energy. What the masculine, a self-actualized man brings is energy to the dynamic. And that allows you to flourish and expand and be in abundance and all the things. And like I said, it boils down to a self-worth issue. If you cannot accept provision, if you cannot accept being taken care of, if you cannot accept energy, because resources are energy. And so it's important for you to feel full, for you to give from your overflow. And that's going to provide nourishment. That's when you become the resource. That's when you become the source. And our womb is our portal. And that's when you become everything. When you come into the recognition that you are everything, that's when the whole game changes. And honestly, when you come into recognition that you are the source, that you are everything right now, that's when the game changes. That's when you recognize that, what was I about to say? That's when you recognize that it all comes from you. Life comes from you. Life lives within you. Life energy is within the void. It's from you. You are the resource. And if you have issue with finding a provider, finding a self-actualized man, it really comes down to that relationship with yourself and understanding that you are everything, coming into that recognition that you are everything right now, that you are worthy of everything because you are everything. You are not doubting your deservingness, your worthiness, your anything. You're not doubting that. You are coming into self. You're stepping into that you're everything. And that's when everything changes. You are the resource. And it's like understanding the whole through this contrast, being able to receive and tapping into your own resources, your waters, where you get into fire water, receiving the energy and tapping into your resources. This is where creation happens. And as me, all things are possible. As me, all things are possible. And this is where you just declare what it is. Because you understand that you're everything right now. So all you have to do is declare what it is. So I went into this wanting to do video on why allowing masculine or self-actualized man to provide for you. But it really boils down to really this truth that you are everything, that you are perfect love right now. And when you recognize that, there's no question. You don't question, am I deserving to receive this energy? It is what it is. I'm just going to create. I'm the resource. Everything is just going to come through me. Everything in abundance and expansion, because love is expansive. And when you push provision away, that is contraction. That's not love. That is not love. Love grows. Love is expansion. Love gets bigger. Love is not contraction. It isn't pushing things away. It's not this, I don't need this. I can fully receive and we can grow together. On a practical level, we can grow together. Feminine energy expands. Feminine energy replicates. Feminine energy multiplies. And when you rest in that knowing of expansion, this is resting in love, perfect peace, perfect love, harmony, ease. So I did want to share that. Allow life, which life is the representation of masculine energy, allow life to give to you. Allow a self-actualized man to provide for you, to bring energy to the dynamic. That's going to allow the unit, the dynamic to flourish and grow because that is love. Love grows. Love expands. It's not contraction. It's not shrinking. It's not feeling trapped. It's not this feeling like you're in a prison and pushing things away. That's not love. But you have to be able to receive it and allow him to provide for you because it's a beautiful thing. It feels really good. And so anytime that someone wants to do something for you or he wants to provide for you and you might feel something come up, something move, instead of allowing and being open, being spacious to that, you got to look at that. I know for a long time I was there. And that was because I felt unworthy to receive. I felt I had to earn, I had to prove, I had to, all of the things, I had to strive, I had to make things hard, I have to subscribe to struggle love. It has to be hard. And the truth is, love doesn't have to be hard. As a society, we say marriage is hard, love is hard. It's not. It starts with yourself first, being in alignment with yourself. This is coming into perfect love, harmony, but it's not hard. You might have to let go of a lot of things, let go of stories, concepts, and things that are not serving you, that people tell you that you should. I heard that all my life. It's got to be hard. You got to struggle. It's not love if you're not struggling. I don't know. This don't feel like love to me. But truly, when you can be open and spacious and accept provision, that is coming into alignment. That is love. Because what's going to happen is that it will expand. Your unit, your dynamic will expand, grow, multiply. That's when you're in love. When you're living to paycheck, struggling, something's off. Because that's not love. Especially our society. Oh, it's noble. They have this notion that it's noble to struggle and that love is the struggle stuff and it's hard and is humble. That's not true. So I wanted to do this video real quick. Like I said, I took this little piece from my chapter in Manifest It Like a Woman, and I really wanted to share this. This is something that I've struggled with myself for a long time. And I see my friends and I see other women struggle with it too. Especially some of my friends are recently single and dating, and they'll say things like, oh, he wanted to buy dinner for me and my kids one night. And I was like, oh, I got it. And no, let him see that. Instead of you having to cook for you and your kids, rest and eat good, and your kids can eat good too. Allow him to do that so you can be the resource, because you give from your overflow. Now, if you had to cook, you had to take that time and come up with a meal and cook and stuff, you're depleting yourself. You're draining yourself. And this is why it's important to align yourself with a self-actualized man. You don't want to deplete yourself and drain yourself of beauty, drain yourself of energy, drain yourself of health. No, we're not playing that game of being exhausted and drained and all those things. We want to be full. We want to step into ourselves. We want to stay in the realm of possibility and dream and those things and play more. That's where we want to be. Not drain, struggling, and all the things. I see my kids. There he is. I did want to share that. You can subscribe, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.